Leave it to me to wait till I take a shower and wipe off my makeup to film a video. But I was watching this video while I was in the shower from B with the T, and she's talking about this Cardi B song, Like What freestyle, saying that BIA is claiming that she copied her. Now, you guys, you know I had to make a video about this because I absolutely love songwriting and music and all of this. So I looked it up. I had to. So the song that they are saying, I've been drinking wine. We are not judging. This is a judge-free zone. And look, if you don't want people to know that this is not your first glass, either get a fresh glass or clean out your glass, because this is my third. But can you tell? No, because I washed it out, got my paper towel, wiped it so it would look good. You know what I mean? So Harvey's over there trying to get comfortable. He scratches the couch like it's grass or dirt or something. So anyway, I looked up these songs, and what I saw was that Timbaland actually produced this song for Missy, and Missy and Timbaland wrote it together, whether they wrote the lyrics together or Timbaland did the beat and Missy did the lyrics. But however it goes, he is credited as the producer, and he's also on the songwriting portion of her song. He's credited. So what I was thinking is, if Timbaland and Missy contributed to this song together, I was just wondering, why are they not credited on BIA and Missy's songs? I know that the whole drama is about Cardi allegedly copying BIA, but I just want to know, like, where are those songwriter royalties? Like, did they just pay them off and say, here's a couple $100,000 to use your sample? We're not going to put you on the credits, but here you go. I genuinely want to understand how it works. I love both of these artists. I love their music. You know, I feel sad that people have to have beef because I'm all about balance. I truly am. I think that everyone should get along and just love each other, but that's just not reality. But I love both of their music. And I was just curious why Tim, since he did the beat, why isn't he listed? Or if him and Missy did the beat together and they're both listed as writers, you know, like where are the song credits, honestly? But anyway, back to BS saying that Cardi copied her. You guys, I don't know anything about what everyone has going on. They can only speak for themselves. But in my opinion, it is possible that Cardi heard that BIA sampled it and decided to, you know, make a song around that same sample. But it's also possible that the producers made this beat and presented it to Cardi. It's also possible that they made the beat and wrote the song and presented it to Cardi. It's possible. So we don't really know how that transpired unless someone actually tells us, no, Cardi came to us and said, copy BIA to the T. We're going to do the same sample that she used, and then we're going to release it, you know? But what I was reading on this site is that this guy, Sir Ski Mask, the Slump Dog, said, I'm so sorry, I have no idea who that is, and I should probably go listen to more of his music. But I did listen to this song that they're saying he also used that same sample, saying that Cardi copied his cadence and copied the beat from him instead of BIA. And I was like, oh, okay. So if Cardi did copy it from him, from Ski Mask, then, you know, BIA also copied from Ski Mask. I don't know. I think everybody's copying Timbaland's beat, but it's okay to sample as long as you have permission. There is no harm in doing that. That's what the industry is like somewhat about. We love recycling music and making it fresh and new. I'm over here, I'm doing something I shouldn't be. I'm screen recording the video so that I can have them in the background for you guys, but that's what I'm working on now, is screen recording these videos while I am talking to you guys. But in my opinion, I don't think that if a beat is sampled, you can really be copying someone who didn't actually create the beat. If the beat is sampled, the person who created the initial beat is really the only person you're copying. If you're sampling, you hear somebody use the sample and you want to use it, as long as you have permission to use it, you're good. I mean, yeah, you can be like influenced. Like if someone uses the Shorty Swing My Way sample and then somebody hears they used it and they're like, oh, I want to go use that sample too, and makes a beat. It kind of is like, receiving some kind of influence. They're being influenced by that person, but still the only person they truly copied is the person who created that beat. And again, like if the producer heard BIA's song and was like, we should make a beat around this sample, and they pitched it to Cardi, then yeah, the producers did copy BIA if that's what happened. But who's to say that's what happened? How do you know they haven't been sitting on this beat for 2 years? We don't know. If, I hate doing this, but I have come up with some songs, and whenever I hear someone on the radio singing like the same runs and the same words or similar, I'm like, man, I wrote this song like 8 years ago that sounds just like that. I feel like, somehow we were either on the same plane, or we just, felt the same spirit that gave us this melody and we sang the same thing. But if I were to release it 5 years after they did, they would swear up and down I copied them. But you know what? I have audio recordings of every single song I've ever written. So I can prove when I wrote it. I have timestamps and I back them up because I'm nervous. I always feel like I'm going to lose something, and it has happened. And when my backup dies or the original dies, I'm like, let me back up the backup and then back up the backup to the backup, just to make sure that everything's covered. But I do have proof of that. So if they did make that beat first, it would be nice if they would let some people know so we could stop saying they copied. I mean, not we, because I ain't saying nobody copied anything, because I don't know the backstory. Anyway, I've been drinking my wine. I took my shower. I'm trying to wind down, and I just wanted to make a video about this because, sampling it's been happening for years, and I love whenever we remake songs and make them new so that the new kids can like hear the music we used to jam to when we were younger 20 years ago, and kind of like introduce them to some good little flavor from the past. I like that we're bringing it back. But I listened to all 3 songs, and honestly, I feel like Cardi's cadence, I could be missing something. I only listened to each song once, so I could be missing something. But I feel like Cardi's cadence reminds me of songs from her past. It sounds just like her, in my opinion. BIA kind of reminded me of Meg the Stallion. He say he all about money. My money thick. I don't know the words, but that song. And then Ski Mask, the Slump Dog, he was the only one that credited Missy and Timbaland, and he's the only other person listed. So he like literally did this by himself. He produced it, he wrote it, he performed it, and that really impresses me. I'm very proud of you, and I'm doing the same thing. I'm not that far along, but I'm very proud. I love whenever people, learn how to do things on their own and they make it do what it do. I am proud and I'm impressed, and I like all 3 songs. I wish that everyone would get along. Ski Mask said that he wasn't mad. He actually likes Cardi's song. So, I don't know what Timbaland and Missy had to say. I wonder if they commented on it. I know they did say that Missy had a comment, but I haven't seen her comment. Let me look that up. Missy Elliott, because I follow my girl. Love me some Missy. So inspired by her. She is amazing. Did she comment? Okay, so I don't have X, but I don't see anything on Twitter. I mean, on Instagram, yeah, we're going to blame it on the alcohol. I don't see anything on Instagram, so maybe she said something on Twitter or something. But either way it goes, I feel like people are going to be influenced by others. And it just is what it is. I'm tired of talking in circles. I'm about to take my bare face to bed and, finish my wine before I do that. But thank you so much for watching. Peace.